bet that's what you think zombies are like, huh? Well, no one likes to be stereotyped. Stereotypes are ugly, and your uncouth sensibilities offend me. Everyone thinks being a zombie is so easy, that we're just soulless, meandering corpses, bereft of consciousness and self-awareness, that we don't struggle with our own fears and desires and missed opportunities, lost loves and unfulfilled dreams. You want to know what's easy? Being dead is easy. Being alive is easy. But being both, there's the road. We're not mindless dullards. We're capable of complex thoughts and an extraordinary array of emotions. We straddle the two worlds of life and death and draw our knowledge from both. In fact, all I really need to know, I learned from being a zombie. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go eat this person's brains.
Yeah, I mean, the test isn't even that important. Human anatomy? When are we gonna need that? It's not like we want to be some stupid biomedical engineer or anything. Ew, my cheek is falling off again. I look terrible.
No, you don't. You look totally alive.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Thanks. Do you have any more glue?
Of course. Oh, babe.
What would I totally do without you? I'd freaking die.
But we're already dead.
Yeah, but I mean, we wouldn't be undead. We'd just be plankton.
Playing work.
Right. I mean, you make being undead not worth living for, if that makes sense.
We should have like a class.
No. I hate class. Learning is exhausting. I mean, I already know enough already.
Enough for what?
Enough for life.
You mean enough for afterlife, right? Okay.
I mean, there's more important things than knowing things, like your glue.
It was just some glue.
No, it was more than that. It was, I don't know. Looks are important too, obviously.
Hi.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
We were just talking.
Forget it.
Exactly, forget it. Yeah.
She looks worse than us when we're brawny.
I just want you to know that despite what you may think, I'm not like competing against you.
We know. Ugh.
Just because I get better grades, just because I ace that.
Doesn't mean anything.
At all.
Right. I think it's good you're on the cheerleading team involved. Everybody should excel at something. I mean, even if you're zombies.
Well, brains aren't everything.
I agree.
But you know, brains could be really good.
Okay, stop. Oh, yeah, they can. Stop.
What are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that?
Get away! You know what, Shauna?
What?
I feel smarter already.
Totally. I remember when I got bit. I was on my way to school. I missed the bus. It was one of those lazy mornings filled with procrastinations and counting the cracks in the sidewalk. Anything to avoid arriving at school. Even a minute delay was like a tiny victory. So I strolled. And I daydreamed of a boy who said hi to me after fifth period the day before. He was really ugly, actually. But in a cute kind of way, if you know what I mean. Cute enough to be a distraction. I never saw it coming. From behind a tree, that thing, that person, I guess. Another ugly boy must have been just waiting. It hurt at first, but then the pain sort of takes over, and it's like a rush before it eventually feel numb all over. And then the sleep and black death washes over you like night. Silence and nothingness. A void. Who knows what happens in the moments between life and death and between death and life? time you can never get back. Kind of like the bus I missed. But then you awaken and everything is bright again. But you're never the same.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Sure, of course, anything for our son.
So, what seems to be the problem?
Right. The problem. It's not a problem per se. It's more.
It's not a problem. Why are we here?
Let her speak, dear.
Right. Your son's behavior has been strange as of late.
Strange.
Odd.
How so?
His behavior is befitting
Of a what?
of a zombie.
Huh.
How so?
See, Scotty's in that awkward stage between youth and the living dead. Sometimes they just turn like bad fruit.
But what makes you think he's a zombie?
Morose demeanor, lack of participation, restlessness in class, prone to random outbursts, eating people, late homework.
I don't get it. Doesn't one have to die first to become a zombie?
In most cases, yes. Do you recall him ever dying?
Sure, of course not. I mean, he never died. Right, honey?
Not that I remember.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure that he's alive.
So he never died at any point.
No.
Maybe last summer?
Last summer. Why last summer?
Children can be so hard to keep track of in the summer. I know I lost my children one July for the whole month.
Yeah, I'm sure we remember such a thing like that. Wouldn't we, dear?
Of course we would.
Then perhaps he was simply infected
How would he be infected?
by the other children, most likely, on the playground during recess. Those kids are passing all kinds of germs around. I wouldn't be surprised.
You talk as if you caught a cold.
I don't mean to alarm you.
I mean, of course we're alarmed. Like, it's our son. He's not normal.
Sorry.
So, what do you suggest we do?
Keep an eye on him. That's all you can do. But I'd like to put him on some Riddle and start shock therapy right away.
But you're not a doctor. Can you do that?
Not legally,
Mm.
but we must take the proper precautions. Kids these days are going through all kinds of changes. One day they're happy as clams, and the next they're biting your neck off.
Yeah, with kids, I guess you just can't be too careful, huh?
Let's go, dear. You heard her. There's nothing more to do. Our son is dead. He's undead to us now.
We were good parents.
You seem like it.
We really were.
There. He's going to be fine. I mean, not really, but we should go. There's a game coming on.
There's one every year.
You know, some say being a zombie isn't easy, but I don't personally think it could be any easier. My life became seriously and permanently less complicated. You know, you're just supposed to avoid all the responsibilities and don't let anything bother you. Here's my mantra. Don't sweat the small stuff, you know? You just gotta embrace your zombie self. You know, all of these tasks, little things like getting oil or changing the gas and stuff, you know, yeah. It just consumed my life, and I'm sure consumed yours. It all adds up. Little things like bathing. I don't bathe anymore, obviously. Or shave, or clean my ears, brush my teeth, flush the toilet. I don't even have a toilet. You know how much is saving a year on toilet time? I don't even have a house. I abandoned it, along with my car. I don't have to do anything with my car. I got rid of it. But you know, time has kind of lost some of its meaning. I don't really sleep. I just kind of stop and get up and keep moving. The daylight is nice though. I like the daylight. It feels warm on my body. I like feeling warm. No, probably a skin cancer. But I don't have to worry about things like cancer, or disease, or starvation, or pain and suffering, joy, laughter, success, family, and friends. But like I said, I don't sweat the small stuff. Just keep on living. Another day, that's all I know. If you want to talk, I'll be here. All day. Right here.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
What doesn't kill you can still kill you, actually.
I'm fine.
Because what doesn't kill you will come back later.
Really? What doesn't kill you makes you likely to die at another time.
What doesn't kill you makes you want to die. What doesn't kill you makes you
Lead a life of fear, disappointment, and regret.
What doesn't kill you makes you bored.
Gives you hope.
False hope.
A second chance.
that you may not deserve.
Don't deserve. Definitely deserve.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
What doesn't kill you makes you defensive.
Protected.
Lead a life.
Survive. Makes you a survivor.
What doesn't kill you makes you a pessimist.
An optimist. The glass is
Not a glass.
Broken glass.
shards of glass with memories.
What doesn't kill you makes you remember.
Things you want to forget.
Better times.
Innocent times. There were never any innocent times.
False memories.
Rewritten history.
Preserved history.
Biased, subjected objectives.
Subject subjecting subject subjectively.
What doesn't kill you makes you confused.
Questioning your existence. What makes you so special?
Fate, destiny, luck.
None of the above.
Totally isolated and meaningless occurrences.
There's no such thing as coincidence.
What doesn't kill you makes you believe. Makes you spiritual.
Religious. Full of faith.
Curiosity.
Wonder.
Speculation.
Maybe even.
A miracle.
Speechless. And
In awe.
What doesn't kill you makes you alive.
So what did the zombie call the Walmart greeter? Food. Okay. What did the zombie call the Nobel Peace Prize winner? Smart food. Okay. What did the zombie call the people in the nursing home? Meals on wheels. Okay. Two zombies walk into a bar. The first zombie says, and the second zombie says, they ate the bartender. Okay. Have you heard the one about the couple in the park? No? Okay. So, there's a young couple in the park, right? They're having a picnic and they're unassuming and about as happy as they can be in a zombie apocalypse. Suddenly, the young woman spots a zombie coming right for them. She jumps up and starts running away. But the young man stays. He pulls out his running shoes and starts lacing them up. The young woman goes, "What do you know when the zombie's gonna eat you?" And the young man says calmly, "Sweetie, I don't have to outrun the zombie. I just gotta outrun you." And they say chivalry's dead. One more time? Okay. What did the zombie call the kid with acne? What? Pizza! That's all I got, thank you!
was 6 years ago, so now I'm 20, I guess. Not that I've aged in a normal life sort of way. 2,178 days. That's a little over 6 years. 6 plus 14 equals 20, right? Zombies aren't really known for their math skills, but I've always loved numbers. They are complete in themselves. When you add them all up, they're equal to more than the sum of their parts. And I'd like to think of myself the same way, that I'm more than the sum of my parts. Some days I feel like I'm falling to pieces, and then I remember I literally am falling to pieces. I actually keep on the pieces that fall off in here. Let's see what I got. A couple fingers, those never stay on. Oh, a toe. Which one is it? Oh, one of the middle ones. Oh, my ear. I remember when I lost that. It's actually a pretty funny story. Well, funny if you're a zombie, but what I get it. I actually don't have many pieces left, but I'm thankful I haven't lost them. I call the remaining pieces my blessings, and I count them every night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Use your words, dear.
Pass the salt.
Now, I want everyone to be on their best behavior tonight. Son, wipe your mouth. Wipe your cheek. Just wipe your whole face. Okay, Janie's bringing a special friend for dinner tonight.
Yeah? What's so special about it?
I just mean I think she has special feelings for him.
She's late. So much for first impressions.
I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation.
Yeah, but they were making babies.
Don't say things like that.
Why not? Mom was pregnant with Janie when she was her age.
That was different.
How is it different?
The times were different. It was a simpler time. People were kinds of strangers and children were innocent.
Innocence was meant to be lost.
I should punish you in some way.
So, do it.
Is that the attitude you take into school, young man?
Maybe.
You know where that's gonna get you? Nowhere, and fast. You're gonna end up like those other mindless nobodies. No goals, no dreams, and no ambitions.
Yeah, Dad, they're called zombies.
And I will not let my son end up as one.
Derek's parents let him become a zombie.
Because they're probably zombies themselves.
I want to be a zombie.
Yeah, no you don't. Sit down and eat your food.
I'm not gonna let that happen to us. We're better than that.
That's right. We're not like those zombie families. They probably don't even celebrate Christmas.
That's right. Zombies don't have traditions because they don't have morals.
They probably don't celebrate Thanksgiving either.
Right.
Or Easter, or Independence Day,
Probably not.
or Groundhog's Day,
Okay, Mother, you're getting excitable again.
or Flag Day. All good people celebrate Flag Day. Flag Day is important.
Mother.
Sorry we're late. Everyone, this is Zane.
Oh, this is going to be good.
That's my little brother Scotty. That's my mother. That's my father. I don't really know their first names. We just call them mother and father.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Mother and Mrs. Father.
We ate without you because you were late.
Oh, that's okay.
What's wrong? You don't like to eat?
No, we ate earlier.
Yeah? What did you eat?
We grabbed something on the run.
So, long have you been a zombie?
Scotty, that is rude.
What? I was just wondering.
Oh no, it's fine. I've been a zombie for about 5 years now.
So, do you eat brains?
Sometimes.
What do they taste like?
So, how did you two meet?
Well, Zane was aimlessly wandering the streets one night and
Typical.
I was riding my bike. It was over on Pelham Avenue. It was near the old library.
Oh, you mean the one before it was destroyed by a zombie attack?
That's not true. Who told you that?
I have my sources.
Anyways, I was riding my bike and he wandered right in front of me and I swerved and swelled right off my bike and he was going to attack me.
What? I would never do that.
Right. Well, I thought he was. But he wasn't. He was so sweet.
You were so sweet.
No, you were. And he helped me patch up my skinned knee.
It was easy. I just had to ignore the smell of blood.
He's a genius with medical stuff.
Yeah. I love medical stuff just as much as I love your daughter.
You're so modest. He's studying biomedical engineering.
The field is advancing so fast. I'm just trying to keep up, We'll all be the same one day, biologically speaking. I mean, the social differences will still persist.
Not for long.
Well, that's a very nice story, Janie. You two seem very happy. Don't they, Father? Seem very happy.
Who knows?
We know.
Who
We know
knows?
we're happy.
Who knows what
And
goes on in
we want
his
you to
head?
be
Nothing.
happy for
Only lives in
us.
flesh.
Please.
We're in love.
He's a monster.
We're getting married.
Sit down.
Do you celebrate Flag Day?
Yes.
Hear that, Father? He celebrates Flag Day.
Who cares about stupid Flag Day? You're gonna let our daughter marry a zombie because he celebrates Flag Day?
He's no different than us.
I won't allow it.
We'd really like your permission, Mr. Father.
Over my dead body. But I'm sure that's just how you like it.
Yes, zombie fight.
Father, please.
I love your daughter, sir, and nothing you say is going to change that.
Oh no?
No.
Yeah, don't you think this is all a little sudden, Janie?
For you, only because I know how you react if I brought him around.
And how's it gonna work? Are you gonna become a zombie too?
Maybe I will.
And you're okay with that?
It doesn't matter.
And what about children? Do you plan on having children?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
And aren't you worried about how difficult their lives are going to be? I mean, they won't even be living after all. They'll be half dead.
Maybe they will. Times are changing, Mother. They're not at all like when you grew up. And soon, they'll be different. No one will think anything about it. The living and the undead will live in harmony.
Ugh, gobbledygook.
That's a lovely dream, dear, but I'm afraid that's all it is.
Flag Day is the only holiday I celebrate. I also celebrate Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, and Hanukkah.
Well, did you hear that, Father? He celebrates lots of holidays.
Who cares?
Well, I didn't know zombies celebrated so many holidays.
Yes, just as many as you do. Traditions are really kept in the heart for the family,
I think that's wonderful.
See, Mother, he's no different than us.
You know, when your father and I first met, he was a zombie too.
I was not.
What?
Huh?
Yes, he was a zombie in his teenage years.
Seriously?
She's exaggerating.
Why did you never tell us about this?
I mean, it's not a big deal. He was only a zombie for a few years and then he just grew out of it.
Wait, just rewind it. Once you're a zombie, you're always a zombie. You don't just simply grow out of it. You just kind of stay a zombie forever. There's no going back.
Well, your father did. Isn't that right, dear?
Wait, Zane, what are you saying?
I'm saying your father is a zombie.
He
Yeah.
just gets like this. He's in one of his trances. Come on, Father, tell them how you're not a zombie. He just needs to lie down.
Dad, is it true? Are you really a zombie?
Yes, he is.
So that means that I'm half zombie.
Sit down.
I knew there was always something so dead about you.
So, how did you not know Father was a zombie all these years?
I don't know. With the holidays and all, I just get so busy.
So, I guess this means we have your approval then, Father?
What was that, dear?
I'm sorry.
To the dead!
To the living.
To the living dead.
See what the problem is. The problem is it's unconventional. You can't have someone like Bob who tries to hold department.
It's unprecedented, I'll give you that.
He simply just makes people uncomfortable.
What are you gonna do, fire him?
You can't do that. You have the legal department up in arms.
Not to mention the equal employment people.
You know, half of Bob's department's gonna be replaced.
Well, we don't work for Bob, so.
But maybe that's the problem.
You said it.
You know, I think it's wrong with what you're doing.
What's that?
You know, coming to work and all, even though you're a zombie.
Thanks, I really appreciate you saying that.
It's the kind of stuff that'll make you partner.
You think so?
Definitely.
Well, I figured I've been a slave to this company for 10 years now, so why stop?
Yeah, I hope I have you work every after I die.
You know, it's really funny you mention that, actually. I had the most frightening dream last night.
Oh yeah? Do tell.
Okay. I dreamed I was alive. You know, like alive. And I came to work and I shuffled around and I filed my claims, organized my paperwork, answered emails, the whole bit. Oh, God.
So kind of like what you do now.
I mean, yeah, but I was alive. Steph, I was alive. I could do anything in the world and I came to work. In this place. It was terrible.
But we're alive.
I mean, yes, but not really. You're here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So, see you at the new meeting.
Yeah, see you.
I'm glad I'm not dead. Yes, I died, but I consider myself lucky. I could be totally dead, hacked to bits, sitting at the bottom of a river, bloated and broken. But I'm not. I'm here, practically alive. When I was alive, I wasn't a very good person. I was rude to people I knew and worse to people I didn't. Now I understand you have to be kind to strangers. Apparently it's contagious. If you didn't have anything to offer me, I wasn't really interested in your life. Everything was a means to an end. How do I get more? How do I get it faster? How do I beat the other guy? The big race, what's next? Nothing. What's now? And never really took the time before to just sit and watch, quietly appreciate the unappreciated. Now, I go to the park and I sit. A leaf, owned by the wind that tumbles over itself. A child, skinning his knee and crying, and his mother whose presence alone stops the crying. Sometimes,
When it rains, I let it. And then the clouds drift away and the sun dries all, including me. Living in the present can be overwhelming. It takes an enormous amount of concentration, of patience, almost Zen-like. You really have to take the time to be still and aware of everything. Being not dead is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Shakespeare got it wrong.
He said all the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players.
They have their exits and their entrances.
And one man in his time plays many parts.
His act speaks 7 ages.
He says there's 7, but in fact there aren't 7.
There are 8.
Let us pontificate.
Let us elaborate. Each age represents a new act in a person's life. Shakespeare's 7 ages.
The first age, the puking infant.
1. Second age, the whining schoolboy.
2.
Third age, the woeful lover.
3.
Fourth age, the combative soldier.
4. Fifth age, the wise justice.
5. Sixth age, the bespectacled pencil.
6. And the 7th age, the second child. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.
7. Apparently this ends a strange, eventful life.
And then there's an 8th age, the bard missed, after death, he unwitnessed.
But we know.
There is more to life than life.
After life?
There's the afterlife. No matter what you believe.
Heaven,
Purgatory,
Hell,
Dust.
dust to dust.
The
undead, 8, us.